before you get married, you have to spend some time together to really know if it's true love.
Now, then that's the time that you start saying, I think I will continue to love this person. And that's where love stops being a feeling, just a feeling, but now it becomes a decision that you make.
We say altogether, love is a decision.
Relationships take work, a lot of work.
I'm so excited that you were able to make time for us because, especially during this time, it's going to be a different Valentine's Day. It's going to be a different celebration of love. We're still in the fight against this pandemic. But thank God for institutions like the Love Institute for coaching different people in their relationships. Can you tell us more about what you do?
The Love Institute is 11 years old now. It caters really to every individual at different stages of their life. Students, we give them talks about crushes. So the single, they're teenagers, single professionals. And then the next stage is those thinking of marriage. And after thinking of marriage, those how to take care of their married life and be happily married while they have their children.
You guys have been married for 37 years. How do you keep it alive?
One secret that I always share is keep your weekly date with your spouse. Usually the parents cannot leave the kids. Well, you can. You're going to give your children really a happy marriage, which is very important for their growth.
And the other one would be, the reason why husbands and wives get together, why you form a family, is to be able to fill one another's needs. No? And those needs change over time. Part of the weekly date would be monitoring, what are the needs, sensing what are the needs of your partner now, and then attending to them.
You're talking about, let's say, for example, keeping your weekly dates. But if you can't do any of that because of the lockdown, what do you do?
Well, we can still have dinner dates at home. Get one corner of your house. And there are activities, watching movies together.
Yeah, meron Netflix night, diba?
Board games night. So there's still many activities we can really still do at home.
I imagine that it's even more difficult for the singles out there to find love during this time when you can't even go out on dates.
If you're connected via Zoom or Messenger or Viber, it's actually made courting safer. At least now people are forced to talk to one another. People are forced to converse. You talk to a person long enough and you'll be able to see what he or she is made of. And that's a better basis for a longer lasting relationship than, people going to bed right away on their first date.
There's this notion that for every person, there's a soulmate.
Again, that notion that there's this perfect person. So I move from one relationship to another until I discover that soulmate. So it's a myth because you'll end up getting frustrated. Whatever relationship you end up with, there will always be frustrations. There will always be disillusionments. And it's how you deal with these frustrations and disillusionments that make the marriage work.
You never forget your first love. You might as well marry that person now. But you're saying here, you deserve to choose the best.
The best decisions are made from choices. So if you're only choosing from one, if you have only one choice, that's not much of a choice.
How do you define love?
It's not just an emotion. It's something that you consciously decide on, therefore, and have commitment for. Love. It's a verb. It's not a state.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. Like I said, we're gonna have these amazing coaches on our event, February 27th here Pacific time, and that's February 28th in Manila. The Love Institute is in the Philippines, but they can do consultation online as well via Zoom, which is what we're doing now. And feel free to call them and join us on February 27th.